I'm Evan Imber-Black. I'm the program director at Mercy College of the Marriage and Family Therapy Master's Program. And I'm also the director of the Center for Families and Health and senior faculty at the Ackerman Institute for the Family. And I'm here today with my colleague, Naima Alford.
I am currently working with the Parachute Program with the Department of Mental Health and Hygiene and visiting nurse services in New York City.
The paper that I want to talk about and that I've invited Naima to join me in talking about today is called Eschewing Certainties, the Creation of Family Therapists in the 21st Century. To say a few words about the master's program first, we are, I think, like many programs, a program that attracts many people who are the first in their family to go to college, or certainly the first in their family to go to graduate school, to get a professional license. They are people who are creating new traditions in their own family genogram. One of the major dilemmas is that they are in agencies where family therapy is not only a minority voice, sometimes people don't even know what family therapy is. Many of our students are faced with the dilemma of having to create couple and family cases out of situations where people are coming in as individuals. Often the agencies are really not doing anything that we might consider family therapy, and if anything, they're doing what I often call add a therapist, meaning that a family of four will have four therapists.
I found that the agencies, ones I've worked with, were focused on adding family therapists as this rogue idea, but they had no idea what family therapy was all about. I wanted to listen to the untold stories, or the language, or the narrative that families or individuals faced, or creating a family therapy approach when an individual was before me. My eventual growth into collaborating with the team of professionals that are heading up the Parachute Program has been immensely rewarding, because I have been able to collaborate with other professionals with the idea of open dialogue as our approach to family therapy or network therapy. One that appreciates that everyone in the room has a voice, highlighting uncertainty as an okay process.
We can look back in the field, look, for instance, at the very early days of family therapy, when there were a multiplicity of models that were put forward, each of the founders of these models insisting that they had the one right way to do family therapy, and not looking for similarities, but much more highlighting the differences. When we plot a kind of arc to today, we see something somewhat similar and also somewhat different. That is to say, the similarity is there are still what I call model wars in the field. Today, we're seeing something that I actually find rather disturbing: branding, trademarking models, and a kind of go to a week-long workshop, spend a lot of money, and you too can become a fill-in-the-blank certified whatever therapist. I think this is something that our field needs to look at today, begin to critique a bit more, and look rather away from model wars and much more towards integration, where people are finding ways to bring ideas together from different models, not in an eclectic soup, but in a very disciplined way of seeing what works for which families in what circumstances. I always tell my students, learn one model well, but hold it lightly, and be grateful for the family that comes along and challenges you to think anew once again.